Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Mike over at the B Spot, just stopping by my client's home. And as you can see, the surveyors had to come back out because when they were digging these trenches, they messed up the beams and they had to remark and plot the land. So the concrete guys have put the framing down, but I just wanted to come by and give you a little education so you can kind of see what's going on. And this is actual rebar. This is what they'll put in the bottom of the trenches of the home when they dig the beams out. And when I say beams, they're on the base of this home and through the center of this slab. Right here along the wood is going to be the deepest portion of the concrete. And they'll have a few trenches that run down through it, and you'll see it in the next couple of days when I come back. And what that does is that supports the weight and prevents the home from shifting or leveling in any type of way. But you see, they've already started packing and spreading the dirt in. And this is what they call getting a grade. They're grading the dirt to kind of get it packed in, so when they come back with the trenches, everything will be all right. And this will be the side of the home, and this will actually be the back door over here that leads out to the patio. And the good thing about this versus additions, they're pouring all of this in one slab, so it gives your patio a little bit more strength versus adding it to a later point, so it actually becomes a part of the house. And as you can see, everything is formed up pretty good, and they're doing a pretty good job. But these little triangles right here was actually with the green rope right there that they were using to make sure the property lines were straight and making sure the grade was straight when it came to drawing straight lines for the slab. So they actually had this green string tied to this nail right here, and this nail went all the way up to that front beam up there. And you'll see the nail on the other side when we get to the front. And this is what they use that rope for, to make sure that this slab was plumb line straight all the way down to the front end. So they ran it back down this way. And that's how they pitched the line to make sure that the framing was right. And then the next thing I'll show you is what they call post tension rod. And the post tension rod goes into the slab. And as you see, when you get up here to the framing, you'll see that they had a nail here, and they also had a nail here. And that played a part into going across that way onto the slab to make sure it was right. And then here was your other nail on the front that tied into that wood, and it went straight down. So that's how they formed their slab, and to make sure that all the walls of the slab is in a straight line and plumb after the surveyor came out. So the reason they have no concrete or no wall here is because this is the garage portion. This will be the last thing that they'll close off when they get ready to go. But once again, this is your rebar. This is what will go down in the slab and in the trenches of the slab. And this is what they call the post tension rod. And these will be placed going north and south, east and west into the concrete. And once it's in there, they'll take and put some pressure on it, and they will help hold the slab together to prevent the slab from cracking, breaking, shifting. And it'll shift. If it shifts as one piece versus breaking, because these rods will be inside of it. It's just a stronger version of right over there where you see the rebar. They used to build homes and only use rebar. This post tension rod, they'll probably put anywhere from 3,500 to 10,000 pounds of pressure on each line, and that helps tie in and hold the home together. And then that's some framing plates that they'll put in that'll help tie in the joists and things of the plates. And that white bag you see over there is the actual 400 piece count of horses is what we call them. And that's what you post under the post tension rod and what you post under the rebar to keep it from sitting in the bottom of the dirt when you're forming your form. So I'll be back out another day this week and just kind of give you a video and some footage of what's going on. But this is project 1540, new construction. Just stopping by, checking on the project to make sure everything is going well for my clients on their new build. This is your boy Mike, B Spot.